Imagine that you're a guest at a dinner party and the host serves you a dish that looks like this. Do you find the dish in the picture tasty or disgusting? For those who find it tasty, imagine that you find it so tasty that you ask the host for the recipe. And she replies that the secret is in the meat. She used 3 kilos of well-seasoned golden retriever. Now take a moment to reflect on your thoughts and your feelings. It is likely that what you have recently considered to be food, you now consider to be a dead animal. What you thought was delicious just before seems disgusting now. It is likely that your experience of meat has changed dramatically, even though nothing about the meat itself has changed. So what has changed?
Your perception of meat has changed. When it comes to eating animals, our perception is largely, if not entirely, shaped by our culture. In meat-eating cultures around the world, out of more than 7 million species of animals, only a handful are classified as edible. All the rest are inedible and disgusting. Why are we not disgusted by the selected species that we have learned to regard as edible? And why do we never ask why?
No one has ever asked me if I believe in eating animals. Eating animals was just a given. So I never thought about how strange it was that I could stroke my dog with one hand and eat a pork steak with the other. A pork steak, which was once an animal that was at least as sentient and intelligent as my dog. And frankly, I did not want to think about this contradiction. It was easier not to think. And the way we learn to justify eating animals is to learn to believe that the myths about meat, eggs and dairy products are the facts about meat, eggs and dairy products. For example, eating animals is normal, natural and necessary. And haven't we heard this somewhere before? Slavery is normal, natural and necessary. Male domination is normal, natural and necessary. Heterosexual domination is normal, natural and necessary. And as with other dominant violent ideologies, the myths of carnism and other animal products are institutionalized.
So the carnist bias is built into the foundations of the system. And when we are born into an institutionalized system, we inevitably manifest it. We learn to see the world through the eyes of carnism. And carnism uses a number of defense mechanisms that blurs our perception of farmed animals. It is a mindset that makes us feel that we have the right to completely control the lives and deaths of those with less power, just because we can. And that we feel justified in our actions because that is what they are. Savages, women, animals. That is the mindset of carnism. And if we are not able to see the common threads that run through all violent ideologies, we will repeat the atrocities in new forms. Let's stop to recreate the cruelties of the system by being against oppression and suffering of all beings, no matter their gender, their sexual orientation, their nationality, or their species. Let's create a world where we humans protect the weaker, live vegan and be active to help the animals.